Now that we've gotten all the EXs for 7th anniversary, we've got all the buffed EXs in Bani Fest, it's time to go ahead and rank them. And I'll only be ranking the meta characters that you'll see in League Battle regularly, and I won't be ranking any of these old units right here. Also, I will not be ranking the units like I used to do before with the 5 different tiers. This time I'm going to be ranking them class-wise as it makes more sense, and it's way easier to compare the characters within their own classes. Like, there's no way you can compare a Kizu who KOs the character to a Dark Roger who caps the flag. Like, they just don't add up together, they don't match together. So in my opinion, this is a much better way of ranking units, but I've yapped enough, so let's hop right into the tier list. Okay, bro, so here we go, bro. It's tier list time. It is tier list time, and obviously, before I start making the tier list, bro, before I get into it, just gotta make sure that I put this out there. My tier list, my own opinion. So if I put some unit somewhere that you don't like I said, my own opinion, and again, I'm gonna be ranking them in order of which character helps you win the games. And now this time, I'm actually gonna rank them differently. I've seen a few other people do this as well, but I think this is the better way to rank them in terms of classes. I think this is a better way to like represent the units. So yeah, let's start with like the bounty fest and stuff from this time. Frankie, obviously, first one. He's gonna be there. Kuma Bani, I think, is definitely better than Frankie. We'll put Kuma Bani ahead. Fujitora, obviously the GOAT himself. The GOAT himself. Chopper starts out as a defender, right? So we're gonna put him there. Robin, Beppo. I think Beppo might be. Is Beppo better than Robin? Nah, I think Robin might be a bit better. Okay. I've never really played Beppo, so I can't really say. Jinbei, I think Fujitora is better than Jinbei right now. Okay, Usopp. And we got Judge is really good, bro. Judge might be better than these guys. Not better than Chopper. Y'all think Judge is better than Chopper, bro? What y'all think? Attacker? Oh, he starts an attacker? Okay. And Chopper might be... I think Kumabani's still better. But yeah, Judge then definitely first. Vegapunk, I think Jinbei's better than Vegapunk right now. Sanji over here. Who we got here? This guy? This guy's definitely last. Yeah, Swimbe over there. Got Attacker Kobe. Attacker Kobe, I think, is better. Is he better than Friend? No, I think he might be better than the new Frankie, bro. Egghead Frankie. Because he can one-shot a lot of the runners. Okay. Stussy. Really good. Stussy is quite good. We'll put her ahead of Robin. You know, she's quite a good defender. Alright. Brook, the GOAT. I think he's better than Luffy, pretty sure. Judge is a better defender. Yeah, Judge is the best. Out of these guys, definitely better. Judge is quite good. ASL, bro. ASL out here. I think he's better than Vegapunk. For sure. Who we got here? This Ace, bro. Damn. This Ace might be better than Luffy, though. Not gonna lie. Niji with the new buffs. The buffs weren't really that crazy, but I think he might be... Nah, he's not better than Jinbei, I don't think, right now. He's not better than Jinbei. Is this the Defender Green Bull? He might be better than Sanji, maybe, I guess. Leo is quite good, actually. I'm gonna put Leo, like, maybe up here. Leo's actually quite good. Alright. We got Soba Mask. Yeah, I'll put Soba Mask there. Kaku is... Nah, I think he's not better than Sanji. This guy called Gara actually decent, bro. He's actually decent. We'll put him ahead of Ace, I guess. He can ignore multi-lives and stuff. He's quite decent. And we got Davy Back Sanji. He might be better than... Nah, he's not better than Swimbe. Swimbe actually might be better than Vegapunk right now. Just because of, like, Nesjuro and Saturn and stuff. We'll put him ahead of... Nah, maybe not Vegapunk. I think Vegapunk's a little bit better. But yeah, we got Foxy in here. Foxy's right at the end. Broly. I think Broly might be better than Foxy. Shiryu, attacker. Yeah, he's difficult to use, bro. You need to time everything perfectly for that guy. The new EGG buffs. We'll put him ahead of maybe Kalgara. He can ignore multiple lives as well. Oden is decent, actually. I'll put him up ahead, bro, actually. He can one-shot he's actually quite good, I'm not gonna lie. Oden is actually really good. He slept on. ASL is attacker? Is he an attacker? I'm pretty sure he starts off as a runner. Does he not start off as a runner? Does he start off as an attacker? ASL? Does ASL start off as a... What does he start off as? What does he start as? I'm pretty sure he starts as a runner. I'm not asking whether he can change. I know he can change to runner, attacker, and all, but what does he start as? Attacker? Oh, if he's attacker, then like, I mean, I'll put him ahead of Frankie, I guess. They're quite good. Start off as an attacker? Okay, okay, okay. Alright, ASL is attacker. He starts as an attacker? Okay, got you. Got you, Crunchy. Alright, who's next, bro? This guy is last. The new buffed Yanji, bro. Newly buffed Yanji. I'll put him behind Stussy, I guess. He's quite good. Maybe even ahead of Stussy. Maybe even ahead of Stussy. He's actually good to deal with the kings and stuff. Can deal with them just fine. Jinbei is kind of probably better than. I'll put him ahead of Shiryu. Quite a lot of Delphi users going around. Burgess is kind of maybe better than Foxy, I guess. We'll put Burgess ahead of Kaku. All right. What's next, bro? Who's next here? Lilith. Lilith is like ahead of Kaku, I guess. We got the Egghead Nami. Egghead Nami, she's a runner, right? We'll put her ahead of Soba Mask, I guess. Okay. Who's the next? Okay, Sento Maru, bro. This guy. He's got cap block. He could maybe do something to Law, but yeah, not that crazy. Not that crazy. Rayleigh, he got buffed recently. He's quite decent actually. We'll put him ahead of Green Bull actually. You know what? We'll put him ahead of Green Bull. He's quite good. Blueno, I mean he's decent I guess. We'll put him ahead of like I'll put him ahead of Sanji. What else we got here? Dory. Or nah, what's his name? Bragi, Dory, something like that. We'll put him ahead of like Sentomaru. Jabra kind of fell off big time, bro. One of the best Bani Fest for real. But bro just fell off. I'll put him ahead of Shiryu, bro. I'll put him ahead of Shiryu. And Dory, again, great Bani Fest. But yeah, I'll put him ahead of Jabra, I guess. S-Hawk. S-Hawk is actually quite good, bro. I'm not gonna lie. S-Hawk is actually quite good. S-Bear. Yeah, S-Bear not that crazy. Albert is somewhere around there as well. Egghead Luffy, bro, the free character. I don't think he's better than Soba Mask even. Because Soba Mask can at least ignore in cap. Luffy cannot even ignore in cap. This Jack, bro. This Jack is probably like... I don't think he's better than Virgo right now. He's kind of chopped. This guy is maybe better than Foxy at best. ASL starts attacker? Yeah. Is the chat not loading or what, bro? Okay, I think we're good now. Alright. I got the Bani Fest Zoro, bro. Okay. He's last, bro. Egghead Luffy's better than him. We got the new Uta. Or not new Uta. She got buffed recently, but buffs were kind of like a whole lot of nothing. We'll put him ahead of Virgo, I guess. Momonosuke, another buff that was kind of like, yeah, maybe he's better than Foxy, bro. At this point, he's better than Foxy. Chatting, yeah, bro. I guess everyone left when I started doing tier list. Oh well. Weavy, one of the most horrendous buffs I've seen, bro. One of the most horrendous buffs, bro. Weavy buffs were just cooked. Attacker. I mean, she's decent. She does well against Nosjuro, I'm pretty sure. We'll put her ahead of like the Giant, I guess. Nah, she's not better than Jinbei. We'll put her right there. Step Up Valentine. I think she's like a runner, right? I don't even know what class she is. I forgot. I think she's a runner. She's definitely better than Vivi though, at least. Or maybe even better than like Luffy. Okay. Okay, there you go. We'll put her there. What do you got here? Step Up Kobe. He might low-key be better than Egghead Luffy as well. I'm not gonna lie, bro. He's actually decent. I'm not gonna lie. I played him a couple times. He's actually decent. Ichiji goaded, Niji ass. We just ain't talking, we here. Okay. Okay. Who's next, bro? Who's next? Van Augur. He's actually quite good. Van Augur is actually quite good, bro. I'll put him like ahead of ASL. Who's next? EXs. Oh, we got this Banifest King in here. What is this bro even doing in here? Is he even meta, bro? I've not seen this guy. Like, he's definitely better than Vivi at least, though. At the very least, he's at least better than Vivi. At this point, every runner is better than Vivi, bro. Um, yeah, I think all the rest are all EXs. Or no, this Uta. She starts off as what, defender? What does the Uta start off as? I'm pretty sure she starts off as defender. I guess we'll put her, like, she's decent, bro. She's actually decent. We can put her ahead of, maybe even ahead of Burgess or Sanji. Because she can turn to runner and ignore and cap, bro. That is kind of good. That is kind of good. Runner? Oh, she starts off as a runner? Okay, if she starts off as a runner, then probably like there. Ahead of Nami, I'll probably, or even Davy back, I think. I guess, or maybe not Davy back. Maybe ahead of Nami. Somewhere around there. Somewhere around there, bro. Who's next? There's Defender Uta. I've never played the Defender Uta, so I can't really tell you. Barely see her in League. I'll put her ahead of, like, Broggy, I guess. And the rest, okay, we got Sai and stuff. This guy, bro. This guy has not been played since he came out. Why is he even here? Brother. I'll put it ahead of Dory, I guess. We'll put him ahead of Dory. We got the new Sengoku in here. I think he's definitely really good, bro. He's definitely really good. We'll put him, I think we'll put him ahead of Chopper, actually. We'll put him ahead of Chopper. We'll definitely put him ahead of Chopper. We'll put him ahead of Chopper. Next is this Pacifista, bro? What is Pacifista doing here? We'll put him ahead of Red Uta, I guess. You know, put him ahead of Red Uta. Doc Q, bro. Bro's actually goated. I'm actually getting him up to 80 right now. This guy's definitely better than Niji for sure. Might be even better. Yeah, he's definitely better than Jinbei. Doc Q, bro. Yeah, he's really good. I'm getting him up to 80 right now. I'm gonna cook up with Doc Q soon in League, bro. I think he's like 70 something right now. 73, 74. I got him. Yeah, I definitely want to get him 80. Should get him 80 soon. Chill on Dory. Dory one-shots Blackbeard. Sengoku V2 is a hidden beast. Yeah, he kind of is, bro. Kind of is. I mean, Dory one-shots Blackbeard, but he has no survivability, bro. That's why. That's why he's here. He has no survivability. Any unit can one-shot him. Like, even Blackbeard can one-shot him. So, and Blackbeard has rocks. So, all Blackbeard needs to do is put up rocks and hide behind it. And Dory cannot do anything. So, yeah. Who else we got here? Oh, we got the new King. King is obviously number one runner. And we got the new Reiju. New Reiju, I think, is better than Jinbei. Yeah, I'd probably put her ahead of or no, maybe not ahead of Jinbei. But she's like really, really good, bro. She's really good. And we got Lapin, bro. This guy's an attacker. I mean, we'll put him ahead of these guys, bro. Like, I guess better than Sai. Probably even better than Boa. Like, he's actually decent. He's actually decent, bro. He can ignore multiple lives and stuff. I could even put him up ahead, bro. Maybe like even better than Afro Luffy, maybe. We could low-key put him like just behind Kalgara, because he can ignore multiple lives. Any, please? Oh, nah. There we go. Boom. Only thing she misses is ignore cap. Yeah, Reiju, like, she's a step up, bro. Giving her ignore cap would be way too broken, I think. You should put Lapin at best attacker. Best attacker Lapin. Like, Loki, I'm not even joking. Lapin decent, bro. He's definitely better than Ace and Afro Luffy and stuff. Not gonna lie. I think that all we got is the EXs, right? Do we have any bounty fests in here? I think all we got is the EXs now. Yeah, just the EXs. We just have the EXs remaining, bro. Lapin is better than Chopper? Nah, he's not better than Chopper, bro. Nah, he's not better than Chopper. What's a SP? SP is a special character, so pretty much film units. Every film unit has it. So, film units. Uta was a Halloween unit. SC is Step Up character. And BF is Bounty Fest. So, all the special units, like you can see all these film units or SP. They're special characters. They're film units, pretty much. So, yeah. And also, I gotta check if I've missed anyone. I'm pretty sure I got every, like, meta character, I think. These are all like, random step-ups, 3-star units and stuff. Yeah, they're all free units, old Bounty Fests. Yeah. Did I miss any buffed Bounty Fests in here? Let me check. Any Bounty Fests that recently got buffed and I missed them? Nah, I think I got all the buffed ones in there. Yeah, I think I got all the buffed ones in there. Demaro Black, best defender. Nah, we're not ranking no dem fake Luffy, bro. We good on that. All right, I think we only got EXs, bro. Only got EXs. Two hand Shanks is meta. Two hand Shanks, bro. Oh hell no. Speaking of Dory, isn't it weird that Gear 5v2 punch ignore walls, but Giants don't? Yeah, bro. Oh well, let's get into the EXs, bro. Zephyr. Zephyr? Is he better than Yanji? I think he might be better than Yanji. We'll put him ahead of Yanji. Garp. I don't think he's better than these guys. He might be better than Oden, I guess, but not better than Chopper. Blackbeard definitely ahead of Kumabani. Law. Law is behind King. S-Snake. S-Snake might be... We'll put S-Snake ahead of Zephyr, bro, just because of the teleportation. Of course, Kizu will be there, I think. I mean, these two are interchangeable, bro. They're pretty much the best. I think it just depends. It's just situational wise, bro. It's kind of like a 50-50 among these two. It's kind of like 50-50. There's no, like, clear winner. What type of tier list is this? So, normally, I normally do, like, top 10 and then, meta, playable, fun to play and stuff. But I think in that type of tier list, I normally, rank a Kizu. I try to compare a Kizu to a Judge, bro. And their roles are completely different. So, I don't think it's fair to compare them, like, together. Or compare, like, a King or a Kizu to, like, a King, Because their roles are completely different. How can you compare a King capping a flag to Kizu KOing, a Law, Like, those are two completely different things. Their function is different, So I think this is a lot better, more fair way to compare them. Is this tier list about the most broken characters? It's about pretty much which characters will help you win games. I make it in terms of which characters will help you win games. Win games the most, pretty much. Law behind King. Yeah, Law is definitely not better than King, bro. Law is not better than King right now. Law is not better than King. Blackbeard isn't better than Kizu. I'm not saying he's better. I think they're like, it just depends on the situation. In some situations, Blackbeard is better than Kizu. And in some other situations, Kizu is better than Blackbeard. They're kind of like 50-50, bro. The Kizu PR is crazy and everyone will tell you Kizu is miles ahead, but Blackbeard is right there, bro. If you actually like just be neutral and think about it, they're both equal. It just depends. It's situational. The Defender Kaido. Defender Kaido is actually quite good. I'll put him like ahead of, maybe just behind Yanji. Actually, nah, bro. I'm gonna put him ahead of Yanji just because of his fireballs hitting all the flags. He can defend multiple flags at the same time. Dark Roger, definitely number one, best runner right now. Can I put him ahead of King, please? There we go. Kuzan. Kuzan will be ahead of Kaido, I think. Ahead of Zephyr even, I think. Kizu does cook him though, so that's one thing. That might make me move him back, but yeah, let's put him here for right now. Agree on live with Kizu and Blackbeard V2. Yeah. They're equal, bro. They're definitely equal. Best defender EX Whitebeard. Saturn will be right behind him. Akainu. Where does Akainu go here? I think he's probably behind Van Augur, I think. Probably behind Van Augur. Roger might be a little farther back, ahead of maybe. We'll put him ahead. We'll put him with Akainu over here. Kizu cooks Snake. Yeah, that is true. Kizu does cook Snake, but Snake can teleport around. And she has the three hits, bro. She has the 3 invincible hits as well. So she will take less damage than Kuzan. Because she has the 3 hits, plus she has a little bit of damage reduction too. So she does tank Kizu a lot better than Kuzan does. Zoro. Zoro is actually quite good. We'll put him ahead of Garp. I don't think he's better than Chopper. We'll put him ahead of Garp. Gear 5e2. I think is like right there. Fourth the best. Is this the Light Shanks? I think this is Light Shanks. Light Shanks is kind of like falling off, bro. He might be like there, I guess. Nah, I think he's not better than S Shark, bro. I think he's better than Davy Back. Okay, there we go. Lucci's, I think, better than Niji. Yeah, I'll put him ahead. I'll put Lucci right there. He's decent. He's quite good. Is this EX Luffy, bro? EX Luffy is also up there, bro. He's definitely top attackers. Zoro cooks with good player. Yeah, Zoro can cook up. Zoro can cook up. He can ignore multi-lives too, so he's really good against Saturn, Juro, and stuff. This Oden, bro, I'm not gonna lie. This guy is butchy. He's definitely better than Vivi, though. We'll put him, like... He got buffed recently, but... Yeah, I'll put him there. We'll put him there for right now. We got Film Red Shanks. This guy needs to get buffed. Hopefully he gets buffed soon. For right now, he's kind of like Ash, but I'm not gonna lie. He can ignore damage reduction and stuff, so he can cook a couple units that are damage reduction based, but... Nah, I think he's like there. He's behind Shiryu, I guess. Sabo is quite good. Sabo might go like... Yeah, probably behind Lucci. Probably behind Lucci. Who's this? Is this the Marineford Shanks? I hope this is Marineford Shanks and I'm not mixing up the Shankses. I'm pretty sure that is Film Red. And I think that is Kamusari. I'm pretty sure. Where's he at? Yeah, that's definitely Kamusari. This is Marineford. He's definitely last. Kid and Law. I mean, they're better than Queen, I guess. But maybe better than Egghead Luffy. Or maybe even like Step Ups. I guess. There. Costume's heart is broken after seeing Film Red Shanks plays that low. Sad to see Oden low in this. I mean, he is, bro. He's like, the runner Oden is not that good, bro. I'm not gonna lie. This Oden, he's not that good. I'm not gonna lie, bro. He isn't that good. I think this is the OG Gear 5. Yeah, this is the OG Gear 5. He starts off as a defender, right? So we'll put him like... He actually does quite well. I'm not gonna lie. He actually does well. I've seen a few people play him. And he actually cooks for some reason. I don't know why. For some reason, he actually cooks. We'll put him ahead of, like, Burgess, I think. For some reason, this guy cooks up. We got Yace. Where does Yace go? We'll probably put him, like... They do a lot of damage. They're probably there, I guess. This old Blackbeard, bro. Nah. This guy does, like... Maybe ahead of Broly, maybe. Or nah, Broly does better than Blackbeard. I'm not gonna lie, bro. This runner Big Mom is like right there with Vivi, bro. She's right there with BB. Actually, maybe she does better than Queen. You know, maybe she does better than Queen. If Film Red Shanks get buffed, then Oden could be good. You think so? And you never know, bro. You never know. Put Luffy below Chopper. Blue Luffy below Chopper? Nah, bro. Blue Luffy is better than Chopper. Definitely better than Chopper. Definitely better than Chopper. Blue Luffy is below Garp. Blue Luffy is not below Garp, bro. How is Blue Luffy below Garp? He's really good right now. What you mean below Garp? He's not below Garp, bro. We got Attacker Yamato. She's not the best. We'll put her, like, with Film Red Shanks, probably. We'll put her behind Film Red Shanks. Not the best. Hybrid Kaido recently got buffed. We'll put him, like... actually quite good, bro. We'll put him right behind Fujitora. Or maybe even ahead of Fujitora. I'm not gonna... nah. Fujitora just has so much more survivability right now. Mainly survivability. EX Big Mom. Big Mom starts as a defender. She could be decent. Maybe ahead of Uta. Yeah, I think ahead of Uta is decent. Ahead of Fuji because he TPs. You think? I guess. That's a valid point. He does TP. But survivability-wise, he doesn't have that much survivability. And he can't really stay, like, up on a flag, bro. He gets downed. Has 3 lives now, so he also has survivability. I mean, Kizu can one-tap him because he can get him under his, like, 30% threshold. I'm a little late. Yeah, I guess you are, bro. I guess you are. I mean, I could see that happening. Kaido's quite good right now. After the buffs, he definitely is. Well, that's fine. That's fine. Those are interchangeable, I guess. We'll keep Kaido there for right now. Yamato. She's actually decent. I played her a couple times. She could be decent. She cannot ignore in cap, though. That's crazy. Being an EX and cannot ignore in cap is crazy, but... I'll put her, like, maybe ahead of Oden. And finally, Juro. Probably like right there, ahead of Saturn. Top one. Drop Akainu lower. Where's Akainu at? Here? You think he goes lower? Like maybe behind Brook with EGG? Lucci can't ignore and cap. He's also EX. I mean, he can cook every defender, bro. He can cook all of them. He can cook Judge. He can cook Saturn. He can cook Nesjuro. He can cook Whitebeard. He cooks Snake. He cooks Kuzan as well. And Zephyr is kind of like a 50-50. It just depends. You know, it's like a never-ending fight. Kaido, same thing. He literally cooks all of these units, bro. He can cook you and he can take the flag from you, like literally. EGG cooks. I got 8 kills with that guy yesterday. Bro calls Oda an ass, but Yamato decent. Proceeds to put Yamato one place higher than him. I mean, bro, what do you want me to do here? They're kind of like she's decent, bro. Yamato's decent because of the counter. Oden just gets cooked, bro. Like, she's got the counter, so she's got a little bit better survivability than Oden because of the counter. She gets that counter back instantly, so counter is kind of like an invincible skill, I guess you could say that. I'm not saying Lucci's bad, I just pointed this out. Yeah, like, that's the reason of me putting Lucci here, bro. Because he can literally cook all of these guys. Like, literally all of them. Like, the main problem is just Kizaru, bro. And he can cook Kizaru if he's right in front of him too, bro. I mean, it's like a 50-50 again. You need to play Lucci right and get a perfect dodge here and there to cook up Kizaru. But, yeah, most of the times that you die to Kizaru, it's normally Kizaru being on the other side of the map doing skill 1. And he's going to just, like, run through your HP. You saying Bluffy's top 3 attacker is wild? You think Bluffy's not top 3, bro? Bluffy's really good, bro. Like, he can one-shot almost every character. He ignores multiple lives. He can transform to Snake Man, ignore and cap a flag. Like, you're telling me he's not top 3? He definitely is. He definitely is, bro. I don't understand how you're saying Bluffy's bad. He is, bro. He is. Like, literally. Bluffy top 3, he just moves slow. Yeah, he does move slow, but yeah, he's definitely top 3. And plus he can transform into Snake Man and ignore and cap. There's not a lot of units that can change their class and then ignore and cap flags. Like, I'm pretty sure Saturn does not ignore and cap. Although you can rat around with Saturn, but I don't think he ignores and caps. Garp is better than Zoro and Chopper. Chopper doesn't even ignore lives. But Chopper can turn into defender form and he can fill flags to 150%. He can defend flags. He has knockback. Garp does not have knockback. Garp does not have knockback, bro. If there's a king, Garp is not doing anything to him. King is just gonna walk up, cap the flag, bro. Law, he cannot even KO Law, bro. Gear 5, he can definitely cook Gear 5 and Roger. That's one thing. But yeah, otherwise, yeah, bro. Most of the runners run away with him. You know, and he can get cooked by most of the attackers as well. Blackbeard cooks him. Kizaru cooks him. Bluffy can cook him. You know, a lot of attackers cook him. I'm pretty sure Zengoku cooks him as well. Chopper is like a 50-50. I don't think Garp is... I mean, he's good right now, but there's definitely better. Like, Chopper is ahead of him mainly because of that, and Zoro because he can ignore multiple lives. He can cook Nesjuro, Saturn, Judge, these kind of like multiple life units. He cooks Dark Roger as well. He cooks King. So yeah, he can definitely cook these units. He's just like very like a glass cannon, bro. That's the problem. He has no survivability. That's why he's low. Like, yeah, maybe I'll put him ahead of Akainu at best, but I don't think like he doesn't have survivability like that, bro. Like, he can cook a lot of units, but he doesn't have survivability like that. Miss Valentine ahead of Lobby. You think Kobe's better than Valentine? I mean, sure, I guess. Kobe actually decent, bro. I played him a couple times. He actually cooks up for some reason, bro. Especially if you build him skill 2 set, bro. He can keep spamming those invincible skills and keep healing up. He could be like really annoying. Like, low key, bro. Judge is better than Kuzan. Mainly just because he can survive Kizaru, bro. These two get cooked by Kizaru. They could get cooked by Blackbeard, you know. That's the problem. That's the main issue that they're here. Otherwise, if Kizaru got banned tomorrow, yeah, they're definitely ahead of Judge. But Kizaru exists. But yeah, I think that's probably gonna be it for the tier list. Right? I think that's a valid tier list.